What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to create a cover of Forest Interlude. Now, I started this last night, and I think I got a good bit going, and so I feel good to continue it over live. And so I've got some pads, as you see. I made a simple sign. I started with a simple sine pad. It's like just sine waves, like a single sine wave. But I ran it through Destructor, which is FLStudio's proprietary sort of guitar pedal collection. Because this creates some harmonics with the distortion and the filtering and chorus and all this. So it makes it feel like more than just a sine wave. And I also added supercharger, reverb, and well, I disabled the chorus, the extra chorus. So you have and we're going C minor to C minor 7 to A sharp major. And then I messed around. I put the third up an octave to give it a little bit more of a big sound, and then I went to F at the end instead of just hanging on to this A sharp. And here is the same chords, I'm just inverting them a little bit differently to give it a wider sound. But I liked adding this F major to sort of give it dimension. Okay, and then I did an FM pad, which is this is a preset from Saif Samir's pack for Citrus, which you can find for free. One of those, it's Aldurus. So it's sort of like I wanted like a little bit of a bell sound, and then I have strings, and then the strings like end up. And then they get bigger, so you have this C on top of it, and they just keep going with 4 sounds. So it's starting out small, it's continually getting bigger. And then here's the bass. So the bass is G sharp to F to A sharp, and I play that once in the sort of high bass range, upper bass range, and then I go straight down to A sharp. And then you repeat it again, but in a lower octave. Oh, I actually have to, yeah, this is supposed to be like that, in A. And there's a bass, I use the sine wave as a bass here, but I actually think I want to make this a proper, like, 808 bass. What is this? Oh, this is the lead synth. Theremin. So let's do 3x OSC, but then remove the overtones, and then we'll paste that there. So this is like, it would be like just a sub bass, and let's call this sub bass. But I want it to be like more like an 808, so it's got to be distorted a little bit. So let's say that it will be. Let's try saturation knob. Give it some overtones. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. So it's amazing what you can do with a sine wave and a simple distortion saturation thing. Now this has to go down an octave. Yeah. Okay, so I also added choirs. Soprano choirs anyway. And then I did the lead theremin synth. And I varied it a little bit. Nice. Welcome, Jennifer F. Love your music, and David Wise. Yes, me too. Thank you. Glad you enjoy. Okay, so let's hear what it sounds like all together. Now, what I want to start this out even smaller. I want to have the what's it called? The bell pad sort of thing. I want to have that. What's going into channel? Okay, this one is the sign pad. I want to have this Aluris have a EQ on it where it's gonna have a low pass on it. And it's gonna start out with no like being barely even audible, like not audible at all, and then it's gonna fade in by using the by having a filter sweep. So if we say this starts here, and then over like 4 bars, it just sort of fades in. Yeah, I like that. Magic. Nice. Welcome. Okay, and the choirs I kind of want to fade in. And then the bell pad drops out. Ooh, that bass really hits. It's a little loud though. Maybe we don't need it to be that loud. Okay, so I want the choir to fade in a little bit, and to do that, I'll have to go into current project, generators, play, and then which one? Let's see. There should be a volume thing for each, or maybe expression will do. But honestly, it would make more sense. I think it would be better to maybe if I don't know why there isn't a there is a volume knob. Okay, so which one is this one? Can't even tell. Okay. Maybe it's in the mixer. Oh, it's turning all of them off, but it's not even showing me like which one it is. Hold on. Okay, there, now it's activating. Let me just make sure all these are on. So let me find which one is the choir. I guess not all of them even work. That's crazy. I don't know why you have them if they don't work. Oh well. Let's see. I guess there's no way to like automate these. So let's just force it. Let's set this to be 3 and 4. Outputs 3 and 4, and then go to processing and send outputs 3 and 4 to mixer track 4. And then we'll put a parametric EQ on it. And we'll automate the main gain knob. Main gain. And have it fade in a little. Oh, I like that. Oh wait, but this is like, yeah, this part doesn't actually play in the song. But I would like to hear it a little more than that. Okay, that's nice. Nice. Okay, now this synth, I remember in the original it had sort of like an organish sound for some reason. So let's give it that. Let's give it like a sub octave. Me gustaría saber lo que sabe de este programa. Desde Mexico. Ah, bienvenido or bienvenida. Saber lo que sabe. It's FLStudio, FLStudio. Worst interlude de los mejores songs del game. Sí. I agree. Okay, so this synth. Welcome Yamaki songs. Enjoy. So this, so I'll put a sub in here, see if it works. Not really. What about this sub? Oh no, but that's interesting. What is that even doing? I think it's adding the second harmonic. I think it's raising the second harmonic, actually. I wanted it to have kind of an organ sound. Let's see. But I wanted it to be like the lower octave in the organ. So maybe it would be like... I wonder if I can do this, like, if it's like... I don't really know how this thing works. I haven't used it. Let me test it. Because I kind of want to get a like a little bit of an organ sound, but a lower organ sound. So if I change this to a sine wave, what does this thing do? Dun, dun, dun. Super Mario. Anyway, let's see. So this has basically adds, because this would be basically adds octaves onto it. So I wonder if I turn this down. Okay, so I just use the sub octave. And then if I warm it up, that sounds pretty good. Oh, but it's going before. It needed to go after the I need the reverb to go after that. Nice. I'm not sure I like that sound actually. Okay, that's good. So next I would like, so I have this section and I want the lead to continue there. So I also want and I want to put the so then comes the pan flute melody. Now let's see. For the pan, oh, I have a glass harmonica here. I don't want that anymore. Let's see. So there is a overblown. I want this overblown flute for the pan flute, to, at least to layer in the pan flute melody. So then I would say find first empty, and then this is what is this? This is our something else that I don't know. Oh, that's just our test. And delete that. So for this, I want, let's see. Cool sound. So let's see. I would like, I think it would be this side. No. Okay, so now here's where the downbeat is. These first 4 notes are before the downbeat. So you put downbeat here to signify this is 1. And then I think there's like a little trill here instead of the intro. Dun, 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 dun. No, and then I think it occurs here. Dun, 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 dun. And then we repeat it here. And then I want to select C sharp, C major, C minor for the scale here and snap it to the scale. I want to kind of have it go down. Right. No. And then we have da da da. Actually, I don't think it went down like that. But then it shifted over like that. And then you had this and it was in like a third of a step too. But it's supposed to be thirds of a step. That's too fast, though. And let's do legato, Control L. I don't think it was, so that's a little bit slow. Let's try in steps, or half steps. Like 3 half steps. Okay, so now let's layer this with a with an actual pan flute. I think that would give it a nice dimension. Well, the overblown flutes, like the overblow, gives it a nice dimension. But I was planning on adding a real one anyway. Okay, and let's also put that at channel 1. Oh, it goes lower than it doesn't go as low. And I think it's supposed to be an octave higher. Nah. And then let's stretch the mapping so that that note actually does go lower. And I think there's like a stronger one up here. What is that? There's like a stronger velocity. Ah. But I don't want it to just sustain like that. I want it to like fade out. So no hold, but some decay. But why is it not working? I think... Oh, edit all groups, yes. Nice. Let me try something. What if I turn the overblown flute up an octave? No, that's too much. I like that. So let's put this here. But remember to make it start on like with the downbeat on the downbeat. Okay, everything else is too loud for that. It's drowning that out. So let's turn down the orchestra. And the lead synth. Okay, and this has to wait a bit. Oh, but there's a thing in the middle of here that has to play out first. So this actually does have to move. Oh, but this, I changed it where it goes to A now, so this has to be like an A. nice. So I want the body of the flute to be louder. Okay, now, and there could be... See, I think this is the knob for the... Yeah, reverb. What's this knob do? What's the delay like on here? Because I see it has delay. So let's see. Okay, I think the strings feel a little underwhelming now. Yeah, they were perfect before. Actually, that might not be so bad. Yeah, it's not too loud. It's perfect, actually. I think likely they just have to be turned down a little bit, and then so do the pads. Oh, that's perfect. But the sign pad doesn't, because it's already out at this point. What is this? I think this is the choir. Yes. Okay, very nice. Do Lockjaw's Saga sometime. Ooh, that would be a good one. Some cinematic stuff. I actually want to do an orchestral... Like, if I do Lockjaw's Saga, I think it would be part of an entire orchestral suite of Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, take all the orchestral themes and make them as if they were like a concert. Like, all together. Like, they led into one another. And it would just be like Donkey Kong Country 2 orchestral suite. I really want to learn how to do this. You're amazing. Thank you. Yes, learn how to do this. And that's why I do this, so that other people can learn how to do this. So if you pick up FLStudio, I think it's like for the version that I have, it's like $200 flat fee. It's like not a subscription, which I think is really dumb that like people actually do that. It's like, don't do that. You're just giving companies continuously money for like a service they're barely even providing. Just pay a flat fee. I never buy anything that requires a subscription, except like for music production. But anyway, yeah, you can find like FLStudio has official tutorials on how to use it, on YouTube, so you can find that. It's like FLStudio Guru or something. It's their official FLStudio channel. You can learn pretty easily if you watch the tutorials, how like the basic functions. And there are also lots of free like sound tools out there, like synthesizers and stuff. Like for example, I use, let's see what this ESW Kalimba was free, I think. And then you have lots of like VK1 Viking synthesizer, Surrealistic MGM Plus, Surge XT was free. That's a synthesizer. That was great. Moto Bass 2, which I'm actually going to use for this, because next we have a bass. And this Moto Bass 2 is like a physically modeled bass, which means that instead of just taking samples of a bass, it actually models the sound through synthesis, so you get a much more expressive sound rather than samples that are frozen in time. So that's too high. Still too high. There we go. Cool. So if we go to a new pattern, I can do dun 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 dun. So dum ba dum ba dum 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 ba dum. Let me see. I want this to be like a step. Dum dum dum. I think it would be like dum dum dum. No. Dum dum dum. I think I'm gonna have to do it in half steps. No. Needs to be stops in between each note. Dun, dun, dun. And then you have a space. Dun, 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 dun. Oops, wrong note. Okay, and then it kind of repeats that rhythm. Okay, it has to be slower than that. Control. Okay, so that's the loop right there. But then we have a switch to A, like one time where it goes down to A, so oh, then at that point I think I can have it do like this, like do a walk. Nice. Nice. Okay, so let's put that down here. And I think at that point we want to phase out the legato bass. No, wait, first we have this, and then next it does. Oh wait, hold on, I messed it up. Okay, here it switches. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Okay, and in between here, there's supposed to be a little melody. Okay, there's supposed to be a little synth that goes. I want a Korg. Ooh, a Korg. Alright. Which kind of Korg? Which, I think there's like, the last one I heard of was a Triton. I don't know if that's still around. I keep hearing the chorus from Metroid Prime 1 Talon Overworld. It's not a complaint, I love it. Nice. Welcome, Gahira Christian Jimenez. Yes, I don't know that song, but rock on. Hell yeah. Welcome, Isa Breathe. Do 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 do. Okay, so there's like, I don't remember exactly what notes those are. That where it does. But let's try. What do I want to do that with? I think there's like a kind of maybe a flute, like an actual flute, like not pan flute would be cool. And for that I can use another let's see, the piccolo, the Swam piccolo. This one's another physically modeled plugin. Doesn't use any doesn't really use a lot of samples, so. And I have to map the expression knob first on my keyboard, and then I also want to map vibrato depth just for good measure. I thought about a piccolo sound for. I don't actually remember what notes they use there. Let me go back to the restoration and check. So let's see, in the melody. Oh, it's just oh yeah, that makes sense. And then after that you have and then you have nice. Oh, that's a different octave. Nice. Okay. Let's go back to the other one. The other cover. So So let's get a new synth. Actually, I kind of want to try with the piccolo. I'm kind of trying to do a like a wind sweep, like a piccolo sweep, but I don't know. First of all, let's we'll shelve that for later. Let's do Harmer and then go to a simple saw wave. And then we'll put a I want to quick map that to the modulation X, and then give it some where we'll map the X to my mod wheel on the keyboard. So that's kind of loud. But this has to be in the middle for me to get a clean sweep. And I think it's too much. It's going outside the range. Ah, yes, 100% is here. But it's going beyond. It mutes the note at the bottom. So I want to. Okay, there it is. And it goes out of range at the top, so I think I should make the same motion. Not quite. Okay, well that's good. Yes, okay, so it does like that. And let's give it some, I think it started with a, with like a little attack. I like giving it a little blur like that with the reverb. Ooh, I like the brassy feeling of that. Time, 3. Okay, so let's start with that, and let's give it a little bit of. Make it random, or maybe it hurt. Nah, that sounds weird. So then we go da 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 da. Let's set it to step, and then sort of just. Oh, it's too slow as well. Okay, now let's do the filter sweep. Let's make sure that the X is centered. Then I think it goes all the way up and then it goes back down briefly. Not that far down, then we can't hear it. And I think it needs to be a little louder. Let's see. Nice. Ooh, I like that. It tends to get a little bit cumbersome with the resonance in the lower end, so let's put on a high pass. I want to have the panning like switch back and forth, like. Let me do LFO, and then let's try to switch the speed up so that I want it to like shift every other note back and forth, like psychedelically. Okay, that's good enough. I think otherwise I would just have to like do like that. Actually, I think it should start in the middle. And I kind of want to give it some portamento. And I also want it to like, I also want the notes to like bleed into each other. Nice. And I want something a little bit less conventional about it. Yeah. A little more ring to it. Ooh, I like that. And maybe this one can be down an octave. Maybe it can like switch octaves a little bit and then go back down on the last one. Nice. Or perhaps it can do some more pentatonic stuff. me see. Let me call this arpeggios. Arpeggiator. And I kind of want to like layer that with the piccolo as well. Let's see. Let's see. Welcome, Kennebec Potato. Hi, Sam. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome, Humberto Willavaldo. Hi, bro. We need a 2025 Cascade Keeper song. Ah, new, like an updated restoration of the like a 2025 update. I'll look into it. I'll see what I can do. So blessed to have your DKC vinyls. Welcome, Rage on the track. Glad you enjoy them. Yes. Okay, so let's do a like a little piccolo suite. And I kind of want to do I want to do it like a run, like it's like quicker than the synth is doing. Okay, but now this is an octave, so if I do Control B and then Control Up, then I can sort of have it sweet. Ooh, that is nice. And then if I go B again. Yeah, and then at this point it starts to go back down. And these are kind of thirds with the, it's kind of going into the range. But let's see if I take this and I Control B, then I can go to Tools and flip horizontally and make it go back down really quick, like without doing any really much of any work. Nice. And I think I want to make the run down quicker because I want it to finish before the pan flute comes back. Nice. I like that. Nice. Make the arpeggiator. Let me turn the... Okay, so this... Kind of want to get a second layer to this. Not that. Maybe still another square wave, but like a different one. Ooh, I like that bellish sound. Nice. So let's get maybe get a pluck on that. Maybe a little bit of attack. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, for my room, you can model the room here too. I love that. It's I want low absorption materials and a large room size. And have it be far away. And I want the volume to be lower. Nice. And I think the arpeggiator can be a little bit lower. I think the flute can actually come up a bit. Piccolo, anyway. Okay, so then you have the yeah, so that one is going to be, I think it's like but then since we're going to A, that doesn't really sound very good. I wonder if we can just not do the A at this point, or not do the F major, like right here. Yeah. Okay, so this one, I think it starts about a quarter note in. Welcome, Julio Velasco. Ah, it's sounding great. You're even better covering than restoring. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. Covering is a different. I get to use a little bit of creative liberty with covering, so I think the game is different with restoring. I mean, if I can actually break free from the sound of the original, then I can do some pretty cool stuff. And I think I'm finally ready for that. So, let's see that. Yes, so let's start this a third in. Okay, I like that sound. And then in the last one, the last few, let's take it an octave down. And I want this to like have a slower walk down, like use some of these notes, that yeah. Or maybe and then maybe so in every 3 times it can go down here. And I think I want some more interesting stuff happening up here. And I think here I kind of want it to just go straight down and go lower. Whoops. Okay, so now for the modulation, let's have it go straight down. Ah. Ooh, that's magic right there. Nice. Let's add the flute, piccolo bit. Okay, so I wanted this to be like a straight sweep down. And then maybe the first one is like... The first one is like a high velocity note. Okay, so then once it gets an octave spread, then we can go control down, E, control down. And let's have this part just stay the same velocity. Ooh, I like that. Magic. Does this even go down that low? No, it doesn't. It stops at C. Okay, I think, yeah, I wonder if I want it to end here or there. Nice. Ooh, and this will be a nice lead into like the drum beat. So I kind of want to add like a cymbal, like a cymbal crescendo here, like an orchestral cymbal crescendo. So let's go into cymbals, cymbal pairs. What size do I want? I'll just pick one. Our sus cymbal. Oh, cymbal crescendo. Okay, so we do have crescendos. I want to try the highest one first, because I think I might want a high one. I think I might want an 18-inch, actually. I like that. Okay, let's roll with that. Let's send that to channel 3. And then let's go to play and then select 3. Which one is it? Nice. See how long it takes to get there. Let's turn it up a bit. Ooh, I like that sound though, but it needs to like be earlier. A little later. Almost there. Perfect. Okay, so this bass needs to be a little distorted. We need a little bit of a. Let's give it a mixer track, and I want to use Wave Shaper for that. Ooh. And let's so Wave Shaper is doing that just increases the volume, so let's turn it back down. Nice. Okay, so next is the drum beat, and for the drum beat, I want to gather. So I want, I think I want 3 things. I want some bongos, some metal percussion, and some other stuff. Like some wood, maybe some wood stuff. Oh, and there's also the tabla, which I think I have a really good thing for that. Why is this empty now? Okay, so for the G-Town, I think I have G-Town. G-Town Church is free, by the way. That's a really good thing to have. Oh, this water bowl might be good. Let's see what that's all about. That's not a water bowl. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, because I was like, because there's one in the drum beat that was like, that there's like a ding in there. Let's see, let's check out wood pipe. Ooh. Oh, you know, this would be good for the tabla, that dun 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 dun. I just have to tune it, because you have all these samples, but they're not tuned. So let's see what happens if we do. Yes, okay, so if we tune them all to C, and then I go, okay, this, obviously it's in dun 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 dun. So if I take all of these and I say that they're just C2, then it should automatically tune them. And then I just need it to be a C minor scale. But then I don't want, careful, I don't want this to like ruin the tuning. No, that's F sharp. This one. Actually, I can just correct, like, do this and then correct them all later. But I don't think we're going to go up that high anyway, so... Yeah, what's this here? Oh, this is just some random noises. Okay, so... let's do that. That sounds good. And I think it would be nice if there was like, if those ghost notes were created with a little bit of delay. So let's send this to a new mixer track. Let's call this Thunk. What the? Get out of here. I hate it when it does stuff like that. But I think in the game it was more like yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that sounds better. Okay, so now the middle sort of pattern. Let's see. I wonder about wood. Let's see, try wood sticks. I like these. These will do well. And there were some hi-hats in there too. The hi-hats might be a nice sound. Egg might be nice. The darbuka might be good for layering with the thunk sound. Oh yes. Let's see what channel that is. 7. 7. 7. Oh, nice. This would be nice for the high one. And let's also sound that to the same thing so it gets the delay. Nice. So let's paint that in. Nice. Now let's do, I want a bongo loops. I want a bongo loop for here. Let's get a bongo loop. Da, 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 da. A little bit too fast. maybe this. Oh yeah, that's... yeah, no, that's not... 3 bars is not gonna work. I think they're all gonna be a little too fast. But we might be able to stretch it, maybe. That sounds pretty good. Nice, I like that so far. Okay, so let's go back to gathering some metal stuff. Metal and wood. The egg might be nice. Don't know if I'll use that. Anvils could be good, I suppose. Maybe not anvils. Oh, they actually have bongos here. I can make my own pattern. They're really reverberated though. I don't want the drum beat to be reverberated. I would say 8Dio has... I have some metal stuff from 8Dio. And this also has a bongo. This might be better. New cajon and bongo. One's gonna take a while to load. Dun 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 dun. And it also sometimes hangs up FLStudio. Oh yeah. Though it usually doesn't take this long. Hope it doesn't frozen. If it does, we'll use backups. I'm sure we have a good backup. We haven't been going that fast. Because Windows freezes all the time. I think I'll let it go for a little bit more. See if it actually works. Now let's close it. Okay, so what did we lose here? I think, let's see, we got the... Okay, so we lost... I think the bongo kind of clashes with the darbuka. So maybe we'll just let those funk sounds. Have the stage. Yeah. And then have the, what do they call that? That's a wood pipe? Yes. And I think to put an EQ on this, I don't want all those like high-pitched stuff going on. Nice. I don't think I'll use the egg actually, or the darbuka. So let's see. Let's get some more. Okay, so let's save it this time, since I know it's gonna freeze. Okay, and then let's try again. But I don't think I'll try again with the cajon and bongo. I'm kind of like, bleh. That kind of ruined my taste for it. So let's go add this one. This one probably take long to load too. So get comfy. Dum ba dum 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 dum. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that's cool, and then you have also glass marimba. I'm not sure I would need that. Maybe propanium would be better. And these are tuned, so they'll have to follow the chord progression a little bit for the most part. I'm not sure I like that one. That one's a little bit more ambient. We need more percussive. And I remember, because this sounds a little bit like the cowbell that plays in one part of that sequence. Let's see, what channel is this? 6. So I remember there was 2 hi-hats. Let's see. And hi-hats are on channel 5. I need a short one. But I think it was actually short long in this case. And then that one might be better for the water thing, actually. And then there was one. Oh, there was also bird sounds in there. I like this, dude. Actually, like the. I think the hi-hats were actually here, and then it was like do. Ah. And then there was like a snare in there. Oh, there's also wood pipes I can use. So let's make use of the wood pipes first. Ooh. Wait, is that the... Oh, that's the... Yeah. I think maybe the higher wood pipes would... Dun, 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 dun. I want to go lower than... Ah, that's what I was looking for, wood sticks. Ooh. I don't want it to be like straight up like that. I want it to be random. Nice. Nice. I like that. Ooh, that's good. Okay, the only other thing I want is like a snare. Let's try that, because I know there's a snare in here. In G-Town Church. And I can also use the... Let's see. Oh, there's lots of snares. I just need an orchestra snare. I need these right here, this C and D. That's good. And but I don't think we need those hi-hats, those second pairs of hi-hats. Maybe the short one can stay. Okay, and then I want some bird sounds in there. Welcome, Chris Howell. Did you see my playlist? No, I forgot. Sorry. I'll look at it again. I'll look at it today. Ugh. Busy. Welcome, though. So I want to download some like bird sounds from Freesound and then put them into SliceX so that I can like make a beat out of them. Let's see. Let's go to freesound.org. Let's type in bird tweets. Need like nice clean bird tweets. Nah, like percussive ones. No, I don't know what people are thinking when they upload that stuff. That one's pretty good. Okay, that's too much ambience. Too much ambience. I need a clean one. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I think that'll do. Okay, so let's grab Slice X. And drop one of those sounds in there. Let's normalize it, and then... Now there's a lot of low-end rumble in here. So I will go and like EQ this and put a high pass on it. So I want to set a few slices here. Add marker, and then maybe here. Maybe add one here. And maybe one here. No. These are nice. And do not auto dump. I hate that it does that. It's just like, no. Absolutely not. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice one. Here's a nice quick one. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's see what we got. And I kind of want the ding here to be higher. Yes. And I kind of want this to be like the birds to be like a two bar thing. And there needs to be something else in between here. And here. Nice. Except I don't really want it to be constant chirping. I kind of want it to be spread. Oh, you know what I could do? Is just stretch this out to be longer and then make it like a more expressive thing. Okay, and then let's call this birds. And then let's pan this to the left, and then I want to create some delay here. Nice. Yeah. So let's hear that with the second part of the melody. Nice transition. Okay, I just forget. I think I'll listen to it soon. Okay, and then it does that, and then we're gonna loop this, and then have the melody play over that. Whoops. Oh, first is there's like a harmonica melody. But instead of a harmonica, I really want to use a violin, because the violins are more expressive, I think. And it would be nice to have that harmony on the violin, like with the fiddle-like. Da, 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 da. So then I'm gonna have to map the expression knob. And vibrato. No. Da, da. So I want to have it use like double. Well, I like that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. And then you maybe have that crash again. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get this other melody. I have to slide it to this note. Oh, I like this. Okay, so da 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 da. But it's like there's space, and then it's like da. But we'll remove it. So dun da 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 dun da. Okay, so now let's do the other underpinning of that. Da, da. And the violin, I think it has to play, like you have to, if you stop, like you can't just stop one note and let it let the other note ring out. Okay, so this will probably be good. This will be going to F. I like that. But it's going to take a lot more to get expression out of this. First thing we need to do is like give these a little bit of. I'll hold Alt and yeah. And then give this one a little bit because you're not gonna like the note does not need some time to detach for a real violin. Unless you slur them, but in this case I don't want them slurred. Like these notes I want slurred. These notes. And I want this note to be a little longer. I like the length that note is. And like let's have some variation on this. And it can be a little louder, it's a little quiet. Nice. Actually, this one can be... And this one can be shorter. And maybe vary the velocities a little bit. And then these can be a little lower velocity. And I don't want these to be that short. Let's make them a little longer. And maybe these make it a little shorter. And this one a little longer. Let's have them bleed into each other. Actually, I do think that you can have it switch to a note while another note plays. Whoops. And I do want this to be a pitch bend note. So let's try to do a pitch bend here. Let's Control I to insert 0, and I think it's here that the pitch bend occurs, so let's try first just one note pitch bend. Whoops, it's not there, it's in the next one. Insert space. No, it's in between something. What is this? This is a third of, oh, no wonder. We're on a third of a beat. Oh, that sounds good. And I kind of want to bend on this one too, but a quicker bend. And then this one is a bend too. Okay, and then vibrato, there can be a little bit of vibrato coming in here, but I don't want it to be too much. Let's see. And then naturally you want the vibrato to die down before just stopping, like not just stop. Nice. And then the vibrato rate, I want to vary it a little bit. So let's do like an LFO, maybe. And then there can be a little bit of vibrato throughout, because I don't want it to be perfect pitch all the time. Nice. I like that. Let's see if we can personify some or personalize some of the things. I like that I have a little bit of scratch on it. Whoops. Oh, I also have to control the expression a little bit. I kind of want the expression to go in and out a little bit. If it goes down here and then comes back up. but then dies down with that long note. But not that dramatically. That's a little too dramatic. Wonder if I can try using this with my hand on the touchscreen. Yeah, that works. I like a little bit less expression on this part. Okay, and then this will get some delay as well. So let's go and call this just violin. And then give it a mixer track. Solid. Welcome, Lucas Claus. Thank you. Your display of your talent is always appreciated. Thank you, Numbera Squirrel. Welcome. So, let's get that delay there. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. I think it's more like, let's see, there's definitely less of it. And I want to, of course, diffuse it, and then have some like that, ping pong, and make it less strong. Let's try 8. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's have it enabled in the beginning, but not here. And then it'll be enabled here in the next phrase. Oh, but then it stops suddenly. I don't want it to stop suddenly, so let's go and cut this. Instead of having it be disabled in and out, let's go and have the input power fade out. And then it gets disabled, because otherwise once it comes back in there's going to be more voices. And I want to hear those echoes like prominently. And then I think there's another delay in the game where it's like there's like a quicker delay that's just constant. At 3, at a more typical 3 sound. Okay, let's give it diffusion and then turn down the power and then turn down the wet. Okay. And then let's copy that and put this. Da 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 dee. Okay, so let's also copy the scheme of the this thing here. Let's turn it down after two bars, or turn it off after 2 bars, and then fade it out after 1. So then we want the melody to come up here. Da, 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 da. No. And so I want this to be like a quick thing. Da, 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 da. It has to be even quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. Da, 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 da. Okay, and then I'll cut these notes. And I kind of want these notes to be longer. And then I want another bend in the same place on that second phrase. Da, 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 dee. Okay, and then I want some expression movement. And I want to go all the way up to the top here. Or maybe not all the way to the top, but in the second phrase go, because that's a bit much for like just right out the box. Da, 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 da. And then have it trail off. Okay, and then for the vibrato, have it go up. Nice. And I kind of want the big echo to start fading out, to fade out slower. So like you have this, and then I want it to start fading out. Nice. Wait, oh, okay, it has to start here. Okay, so I think it starts like a half a beat in. Wait a second. First of all, it's too quiet. Okay, so second of all, there needs to be space. This is in the wrong part of the beat. Ah, okay, that's why the echoes didn't feel right, like they didn't have enough time. Because they literally didn't. Okay, so I want these to stay in and then gonna go down later. And then these are also off time. Okay, and then this one needs to wait. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, here. And this also needs to wait. Da, 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 da. But not that long. Okay, I want the note to be longer than that, so let's stretch it out. And then let's see what we want to do with the automations there. Let's have them go down. Nice, I like them fading out like that. And the vibrato rate can continue to have, like, be changing slower. Nice. And then we come back in with the flute. And also, I would like to have that crash again. So it would be a bar and a quarter note before it actually needed to, like, rise. So Should be here. So then this will go down a bit. And then the pan, I really shouldn't start naming these. No, that's the wrong place. Okay. All right. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Nice. Cool. I like that. And I kind of want that piccolo to have some delay to it. So like, let's call this just piccolo. Give it a mixer track and a delay. Let's set that timing to 3. Offset the pan a little bit so it's got some stereo. Also ping pong the panning. Turn down the level, give it some diffusion, and then turn the wet down. Nice. And I think there was supposed to be a here. I'm not sure exactly where it was supposed to be, but it was supposed to be there. And this was supposed to be lower. And I think this one was supposed to be quicker. Doo-doo-dum, doo-doo-dum. Let me hold Alt and try to... have this one be strong. Yeah. I think these are also, this is a little bit of an improvisation of my own, but I also hear it as offbeat. A little bit. Nice. Nice. And then I think it goes straight into the do 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 do, where it changes the chord progression. Cool. So let's hear that all in together. What's up, Marcos Panilla? What's up, chilling with my dog Millie? Oh, doggy. I love dogs. Millie. Nice. Cheers from Barcelona. Welcome, Black Blue Tomato. Lit. Yo, bro, broski. Nice. Welcome, bro. Nice gentle start. I think here should start with some forest sounds. I'm gonna find some like wind and trees and stuff on free sound. Let's see, trees. I'm just gonna type in trees. I like this. Nice transition. Nice. I could also, maybe I can use the long shot of those birds. Let's see how it all... It would be cool if it was like a long shot first and then it was a beat. And then, so if I load that sound again in here, then I can have it just be a beat, really. Or I can have it be not a beat. Have it play legato, and if I put one marker here, and it just plays like that. if I make a pattern for it. Or honestly, if I just drop the sound in, I can have more control over it that way. And then I kind of want to give this a, let's call this birds. And then I kind of want to give this a pattern. Actually, I want to put it in the same pattern as the birds. But have it be really quiet. And then in this moment, I want there to be like lots of like some reverb. Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. And then I can create an automation clip to have that mute out, to have that reverb mute out whenever it's like. And for here, I kind of want the choir, I want a little bit more of a transition. I kind of want the choir to come in loud and then duck back out, like a crescendo and then duck back. So let's see, pattern 5. Okay. What I kind of want this to do is just, and then go back down. No. I kind of want it to crescendo. And then maybe the bass, the sub bass, it like slides down into the note. Nice. Let me first make it fade in a little bit as well. Yeah. Whoops. Lovely. So let's see some more. Let's get some more, like some tree ambience in here. I like this one. Yeah, this one's good. But I don't really like all the insects here.
Tree.
Nope. Nope. Too strong. Yeah. I think what we've got is good. No rain. No rain. Oh, that's artificial. Okay, that's fine what we got. So what is this? Can I even, I don't even think FLStudio is going to read that. Oh, here we go. It does read it. Cool. It's just an AIF, I guess. Let's normalize that and then. Ooh. Let's put it in the same channel as the birds. Oh, but it's got a thing, it's got like a high pass in it. Let's send it to 10. But I don't think it actually needs any effects. But it can, I do need it to be quieter. Yes, I like that. I thought this was supposed to be lower. It is kind of lower, but the bass is not coming through like I thought it would. Ooh. I like that. That's better. Might need to raise it at some point, but I think here it needs to come up. I don't know about that. I think this can go back down. Yeah, there we go. It at least has to lead into something. Nice. Nice. I think the tree rustling can continue. Maybe to some extent the birds too, but I would have to loop that. Nice. I think I want less resonance on this part, on this synth. Maybe actually introduce the sub there. Nice. I kind of want to introduce another, like another layer to the pan, no, not layer, but like a harmony to the pan flute on that second part. Let's say, so let's enable the scale here. No, what did I do? Do not do that. And why I hate when it takes things out of the snap and it just so dumb. I don't think I want the harmony to be here at this point. Or here. Nice. Nice. Goo goo gaga. Ah, nice. Welcome, Caramel. You people say random stuff. Yeah, I'm loving how that violin comes out. Although I do kind of want to try a different model. Yeah, that one cuts through a little more, I think. And then you have the second part. How long have I been streaming for? Almost 3 hours. So I would say I'm going to call that quits for today. We'll continue that later. I'm going to do something else. But yeah, I like how this is turning out. Yeah, so we'll continue that tomorrow probably. And I also have a new commission coming in soon for a new game, so that's exciting. It'll be a surprise. And so maybe, actually maybe I'll kind of stagger it, and tomorrow we'll do the commission if it comes in. And then we'll continue this later. I also want to start doing some original music, so that's exciting. So we shall see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna go, I think I'll have to eat something. So yeah, you guys have fun with your day, and we will continue this tomorrow. I'm feeling good about this progress. I like that I'm also sort of drifting a bit further away from the original than I did with this with the Sticker Brush Symphony. So that's cool. I didn't have any ideas to drift away with Sticker Brush Symphony, so I sort of stuck close. But this one I do. The ideas are flowing, so we'll continue on with that. And I feel like I want at some point to have like some heavy drums, like like giving like a real, like kind of like Sticker Brush Symphony does, a real drum beat, like an echoey, heavy rock drum set to introduce into here. So we'll see. We'll get that situated tomorrow. Anyway, y'all have a good rest of your day, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off for now. Until next time, take care.